Hey, what's up guys, EVerVer94 back with another action figure review, and today we are looking at the final figure from the new wave of Star Wars The Black Series. This is Elite Squad Trooper from the Bad Batch. Now this isn't a member from the Bad Batch, although he kind of looks like one since he's got the dark armor, but he's pretty much just a clone trooper, just a regular black clone trooper, almost like a death trooper. I assume we're going to see this in the show. We're going to see what these troopers are. So we'll learn more about it. So, not a Bad Batch member. We're still missing two. We got Hunter and Crosshairs, and we're missing Tech and Wrecker. And of course Echo, since he is the newest member of the Bad Batch from the Clone Wars. Again, there's the front of the package. Here is the side. And then here is the back side. Showing a read-up that reads, Elite Squad Trooper. After the formation of the Galactic Empire, a small group of highly skilled enlisted recruits is tasked with neutralizing anti-imperial insurgents throughout the galaxy as a means to prove the effectiveness of conscripted soldiers. There you have it. If you guys are interested in this figure or any of the previous figures from this wave that I reviewed, check out the links down below in the description where you guys can order yourself one. Alright, so here we have the Elite Squad Trooper out of the box. Definitely the least exciting release of this wave. Just a regular clone trooper, just in all black. So this is actually a Phase 2 clone trooper too. I think Hasbro is just milking the clone trooper Phase 2 without actually releasing a 501st just yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they're just sitting on money at this point. But they got the mold done, they got the helmet done. They just got to release a 501st regular clone trooper Phase 2. And the floodgates will be open for the army builder among the world. But anyways, let's run through this real quick. Nothing new here. If you got the Ahsoka clone trooper, you know what you have here. Pretty much the same exact figure. We only get the regular blaster that clones come with. And my guess for this character, I don't know if he showed up in Clone Wars or not. I believe he's going to be in Bad Batch. If he showed up in Clone Wars, let me know. But it looks like this is after, obviously, Order 66. The clone troopers remaining, they made an elite squad to take out any anti-imperial insurgents out there. So, almost like a death squad, like a death trooper squad before the actual death troopers were made. I would say this is the pre-death trooper. He even has the green visor in his helmet, just like the death troopers do as well. Here's a closer look at the clone trooper. Or the Elite Squad Trooper, I should say. Just going to run through it. It's just all black, as you see here. That's about it. Nothing crazy. And just a closer look at the blaster rifle here. Taking a look at the articulation of the figure, the head goes up, and yes, it does have the Tamora Morrison head sculpt underneath. It's stuck, glued on there, so it's not going to come off unless you get some hot water applied. Head goes down. Left and right, head tilt, everything that you get from the Ahsoka clone trooper, you will get from this. Arms are going to go forward and back, in and out. There's no bicep swivel. We get I don't know why I said that. Single jointed elbows, swivel at the elbow. We get a swivel at the wrist with a side hinge at that wrist and a regular hinge at the left wrist. Diaphragm joint at the torso goes forward and back, in and out, side to side, tilts. Legs kick forward, you got to twist it to the side, just like the clones. We get double jointed knees. Now this is interesting. They went with the old legs for clones. So I just seen this. I didn't even realize it till now. The new mold is single jointed and it bends just as much as this does, and it does a swivel. So that's interesting. They went with the old legs here. We get a hinge at the ankle. And then we get the ankle rocker at the foot. And I almost missed it, but it does have those inner butterfly joints right there in the shoulder. And thankfully the arms are the new arms, so he can aim down his sights. He can aim down the gun very nicely. You can pose him up with it down very nicely. I love the new articulation on the troopers, and we can do so on this figure. Alright, so my first comparison will be next to a Kamino clone trooper. This is the same body that we get with our Ahsoka clone troopers, so no need to get them both here. Got the same helmet and everything here. So, here we can really see, side by side, the upper torso is 100% the same. Helmet's the same with the Tamora Morrison head sculpt underneath, shoulder, butterfly joints, soft rubber on the shoulder pads, articulation on the elbows, sorry. But when you get down to the legs, you can see here, via the pins. We got the old legs. This is the new leg here. No pins, only a single jointed knee, but it works better than this double jointed knee in my opinion. You can get them in a kneeling pose, sitting down pose. You cannot do that with these legs over here. Why did they go with the old legs? I don't know. Really don't know. Maybe they were trying to get rid of some already pre-made molds of those legs and they packed it in with this figure. I don't know, but half of it's a new mold, half of it's an old mold. There you go. Side by side you can see the difference there. Everything else is the same. Next up we have the Phase 1 Clone Trooper, which pretty much shares the same upper torso articulation, everything that the Phase 2 Kamino and Ahsoka Clone Trooper does or have. And the legs are the new legs and everything. So pretty much the same comparison here, just a different helmet. Up next, we'll get them next to the Bad Batch leader. We have Hunter, and they look pretty cool next to each other. Looks like these two might be fighting against each other. And here's a look at the Elite Squad Trooper next to Bo-Katan. Up next, we have Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars. And then here we have Ahsoka Tano from Clone Wars as well. Alright guys, and that's going to conclude my review, my very quick review of the Elite Squad Trooper from Star Wars The Bad Batch. Overall, it is the least exciting figure from the wave. You definitely could go with passing up on this guy, I guess, if you had to choose one. I wouldn't have passed up on Asajj, Bo, or any of the Bad Batch members, but this one's just pretty much a regular black clone trooper, death trooper, if you will. So up to you if you want to army build this one. I'm sure this will become an army builder, but for now it is not as exciting as the rest of the figures, and I don't get why they use old legs on this guy. You know, the new legs are great. They didn't need to change it back to the old ones in my opinion. So yeah, there's that too. Anyways, that wraps things up. Leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on this figure. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out my previous reviews of this wave. And Marvel Legends 2, I just finished up on Tri-Sentinel Wave, so check out those reviews if you missed out. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always guys, have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.